Greetings, everyone. This is my Rose and Raven. As you know, today is Raven's birthday. She was born at 9 o'clock on a Thursday, November 15th, and she's 17 years old. Here's her new outfit, her new birthday gift, our birthday gifts. A Peter Hello Kitty dress and a cross, a new cross for her, because she never had one before. She's wearing a little pink shoes, and her tights are beautiful red. Although I could have worn her new tights too, but then again, not much. And now today I'll be reading a very special story. It's not only a birthday story for Raven, but it's also a Thanksgiving. It's called Molly's Pilgrim. I loved this story as a child, so I want to read it to all of you. And for Raven's birthday. Didn't I didn't like the school Winter Hills. At Winter Hills they laughed at me. Elizabeth laughed most of all. I never raised my hand to answer a question, but when Miss Sticky called me, I had to say something. My English wasn't perfect, so Elizabeth always giggled. Whatever I said, Miss Sticky would stare at her, and then she shut up. But later school, she would say, "You talk funny, Molly. Look funny, Molly. Jolly Molly, your eyes are awfully small. Jolly Molly, your nose is awfully tall." Lady and Kitty would sing the song too, and they would admire Elizabeth. She brought peppermint sexes corn handed around her friends at school. One day, this little Haiti followed me halfway home. Town was a holly lolly, ever so small, ever jolly Molly. Your nose is awfully tall. I started to run. What a bully! I hate bullies. When I got to our apartment, I burst into tears. It was all right. I would keep crying in front of my mom. She put her arms around me and laid my head against her chest. She felt a big, soft cushion. Cynicism. What's the matter? My mother didn't speak much English. She talked to me in Yiddish. Mama, let's go back to New York City. In the third grade, there are many other Jewish children that don't talk like other girls. They make fun of me. I hate going to school. Oh, Miska, we cannot go back to New York and New York. Papa had to work in a factory to live in a poor tenement house. Here in Winter Hill, Papa had a good job. A grocery store downstairs, and when Mr. Roy even let us live in a nice apartment. Come back to the bookstore, I struggled. We only came to this country last winter. I thought we could get an old house back. If the burned down, they burned a single dog. One day, who knows, they would have burned us. Maybe they would grow like onions with their heads in the ground. I had no longer can go back to Russia. In Buchan, usually we don't get to go to school at all. He had to go, but he really noticed I'd go to your school and talk to the teacher. She'll make those when I just tease you. Stop teasing you. No, Mama, you don't have to do that. I didn't want Miss Sticky or Elizabeth to see Mama. She didn't talk like other mamas. She hardly talked English at all. She didn't look like it either. I'll be alright, I said. I'll talk to Miss Sticky myself. But of course I didn't. Dragged myself back to school day after day. Nothing changed. I didn't say another word about it to Mama. Then one day in November, during reading, Miss Sticky said, "Open your books to page 132. It was a new story I liked when they started a new story. You may begin, Molly." And then looked at the first Miss Sticky. I said, "I don't know this word." "Hard word, Molly? Especially if you haven't seen it before. Who can tell me what the word means?" Someone had raised up. The Thanksgiving, she knows, tossing her back. "I thought everyone knew that. Thanksgiving? What Thanksgiving?" Was whispering. "You don't even know about Thanksgiving? I guess you people don't celebrate American holidays." Ignored Elizabeth. "The story will explain the words, Molly. Go ahead and start reading." I read 3 sentences. I didn't stumble over most words. Mistake told Arthur to read. We took turns. Good story about the pilgrims and how they started their holiday of Thanksgiving. I had never heard of pilgrims before. Now, children, mystically, he said, when the reading lesson was over, I'm tired of decorating this room with paper turkeys, paper pumpkins, everything. I thought it'd be fun to do something different. She pointed at the table that stood empty since the dinner. We'll make a model pilgrim village in Clyde, Massachusetts. Celebrate the first Thanksgiving. She sounded excited. We'll make the house and churches here in the school. But I want you to know, I want you to, I want to watch. Sorry about my writing. I'm just tired these days. My father came home last night, which was a treat. But I want you to make the people home. You can make dolls out of clothespins. The boys can make Indians and the girls can make pilgrims. Her eyes moved from face to face, and I read, if you sit in a row one by two or three, make a woman. If you sit in a row four or five, you make men. I sat in row two. I'd make a pilgrim. Bring your dolls tomorrow, Miss Sticky said, and then I'll show you how to make horses out of cardboard. When I go home, Mama said to me, just like always, Miss Fisher, do you have any homework? I need a clothespin. I said, a clothespin? What kind of homework is a clothespin? I have to make a doll out of it, a pilgrim doll. Mama frowned. Yes, okay. What is a pilgrim? I searched for the word to explain. Pilgrim. Pilgrim came from a country from the other side. Like us. That was true. They came from where there's freedom, I added. They came as they could worship God as they pleased. Mama's eyes lit up. She seemed to understand. Do you have any other homework? Yes, I did a homework program. Do that and go out to play. I'll make the doll for you. I'll make it tonight. It'll be ready for you by morning. Just make sure to grow up naturally. You were afraid of a puppy dog. I didn't bother to explain. The next morning, I sat down at the table for breakfast. The doll was at my place. Maybe they had started out at poetry, but we never had one. Mama covered the clothespin with cloth and stuffing. She had made the hair of a dark brown woman. She embroidered the eyes and nose and mouth on the big. She dressed the doll alone. Let's wear tiny black boots. Beyond hair with a pink embroidered with red flowers. She's gorgeous, Mama, but Mama added, she doesn't look like a pilgrim. Woman's picture to read the book. No, she looked like you in the photograph. You have that was taken when you were a girl. Mama smiled turned to laugh. Of course I did on purpose. You did, Mama. Why? What pilgrim, Cindy? A pilgrim who is someone who came from other side of the country. That's me, Molly. I'm a pilgrim. I was sure there was something wrong with what Mama had said. She was not the kind of pilgrim Miss Sticky or read in the book I'd been talking about. But it was too late to make another doll now. All I could do was take the only one I had that works for me. And there she is, an SDH. Most of the dolls were on decks. I had carried mine in a little paper bag and put it inside my desk without even taking it out of the bag. The bell rang and Elizabeth and Lady walking up down. When they came to my desk, Elizabeth said in a low voice, Sticky's gonna be mad at you, Charlie Molly. She doesn't like people who do their home. I did. Well then let's see it. I shook my head. You didn't, did you? Didn't you did? I opened my desk and took out it. I closed the desk and followed out. Oh my goodness, how can anyone have did damage to Charlie Molly? That's not a pilgrim mission. He's going to be really mad at you. He's going to get you in time. My face felt hot as fire. I looked down at the bell ring. Listened heavy rushing as I shoved it all back in my desk. What a nasty girl. I never liked bullies. And believe me, I got bullied every day of my life. I think school is difficult. After morning exercise, Miss Sticky began around the room. Just as Elizabeth had said, we looked at each other. Why, Michael, what a magnificent headdress. Where did you find so many feathers? Sally, she's lovely. Sussman's tiny face. Beautiful gray silk. Elizabeth, you're very rich. So I think she's the best as far. Well, well, she's very good. Elizabeth, like, yes. Oh, what a beautiful doll. This is the doll that Molly's mother made. And since I am a doll maker, I say it's beautiful. Then Miss Sticky came to me, and without looking up, I pulled up her daughter, and I heard Elizabeth laughing. Oh, goodness, Mom, that's no pilgrim. That's some Russian or Polish person. What does a person like you do with pilgrims? She's very beautiful, said Miss Stickly. Said, perhaps Molly just didn't understand. I looked up at Miss Stickly. Mama says I began. Elizabeth giggled again. Miss Stickly put her hand on my shoulder. Tell me what's your mama? This doll is dressed like Mama. I said, Mama came from America who went to spring too. Mama says she's a pilgrim. Elizabeth hooted. She wasn't the only one. Miss Sticky marched up in front of the room. And she faced me. Listen to me, Elizabeth. Listen to me, all of you. Molly's mother is a pilgrim. She's a modern pilgrim. She came here just like the pilgrims long ago. She could worship God in her own way. In peace and freedom. Whispered the dear Elizabeth, you do you know pilgrims got the idea for Thanksgiving? They fired up mystically. Elizabeth, no, Elizabeth. They read in the Bible about the Jewish harvest holidays. That's the baptism. Well, I can't, but I'm going to try to read it again. Tab, tabernacle. I'm not very good at reading that word, but you know, I know that holiday. We call it Snooknut. Mystically was the topic. The bill started every Thanksgiving. From Jews like Molly and her mama. She marched down to my desk again. May I have the doll for Molly? Sure. I'm going to put this beautiful doll on my desk where everyone can see it. All remind us all pilgrims are still from America. I'd like to meet your mama, Molly. Please ask her to come to see me one day after school. Your doll is most beautiful, Molly. Emmy said that your doll is most beautiful one of all. I know. Yes, we knew. I decided to mistakenly actually invited her. It was all right for Mom to come to school. I decided something else. I decided to take all kinds of programs to make a Thanksgiving. The end. The story teaches us that no matter what country you come from, no matter how you come from any country, you are pilgrim in your own way. From Mexican, Italy, China, Russia, even Africa. We're all pilgrims when we come to America. Even I'm a pilgrim. Yes, I'm a pilgrim. Let me tell you a story for my mom and father and everyone, my families. This is a very good story. I want to do this specially today. You see, a long time ago, my mother's family lived in Sicily, Italy, and they were very traditional. My mom would always pick out figs with her grandmother, make beautiful homemade sauces and jams, and occasionally pizza and meatloaf and meatballs. But they had to move to America because, well, her father needed more work and her mother was getting very ill, so they had to move to America or to Stanford. And when my mother and sisters grew up, they lived in a beautiful house that my grandfather built. It's still there today at Stanford, Connecticut, Pinal Avenue. And here's the story of my father's family. My father's mother and father, my grandmother came from Italy. And my father came from Austin. That's in Germany. He was Austin. Yes, he lived during the time he was a young man when Hitler took over his home. So he went to the army, and then after he did his duties of World War II, he married my grandmother, who moved from the north, who lived in the south of Italy. Her family, well, her father was an artist. Yes, an artist. You see, her father, her great grandfather, or my great 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 grandfather, used to make beautiful flowers and put them in little glass, like jewelry, like this. He made little glass jars with flowers in them, and I have one in my jewelry box. They're family treasures, and I have them saved in my box. You see, in mom's side of the family, we have Italian homemade cooking, but my dad's side of the family, all of us were artists. My great auntie Anna was a seamstress for making beautiful outfits. That's where I got it from her mostly. And I am a seamstress mostly to make dresses for dolls. But my grandmother's mother and father and all of his family came from Italy. Until one day my grandmother, met my granddad, my dad's papa. They were in love. So yeah, in a way, my mom's parents and her family were pilgrims. My dad's family were pilgrims too. They traveled from Germany and Italy to come to America. And here's another story. My mama's great great ancestor was actually mayor of a small country, a small town in Italy. Can't remember its name. But there's also another story. Do you remember the story of how that evil man from Italy died?
one of Mussolini died? Well, here's the story. My great 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 grandparents were the ones to help those people in. Now, as you heard the story, these people came in to kill Mussolini because Mussolini was working with Hitler to make more pain for Italian people like me, for my family and their relatives. Well, my ancestors were the ones who snuck in those people to kill Mussolini. So if it wouldn't been for my great relatives, Mussolini would be still ruling over Italy and Rome and us and Hitler, of course. So yes, this is true. It's true. My mother told me that long, long ago, one night, when my ancestor family, were sleeping and were enjoying their meals, they got a knock at the door, and 5 men came in, wanted to stay inside, and wanted help to get rid of Mussolini. And my mom's family helped them. They snuck him in into where Mussolini lived, and you know the rest. So if it wasn't been for my ancestors, the early Italians in those years, there would be still a Mussolini. His family would still be ruling over Italy. So yes, in a way, my family is also pilgrims. I'm a pilgrim too. Well, my mom and dad are, and their moms and their dads. So technically, we're all pilgrims in our family. Lexus and I were born in Florida, but then we moved into Connecticut, Stanford. But yes, my mom and dad came from Italy, the big old country where figs grow and not much trouble, and you just had simple lives near the beach and ocean and everything. So yes, my family are pilgrims. Me and my sister and not my cousins, but my mom and her sisters, and my dad and his sisters, they're pilgrims. That's the history of it, of our family. I'm very proud of my family, actually. I'm very proud of them. I love my father and my mother. My father came back home last night. Very shaky, but he was still my father, still my wonderful, kind father. And me and Raven are grateful that he came home. He and I are very grateful that he came home, and I'm just very glad he is home. And Aunt Anne came with us. Oh, Aunt Anne is my dad's sister. So yeah, that's my story for today. I hope all of you realize that all of you have parents who are also pilgrims who came from other countries. Think about it. All your parents are pilgrims too. And your grandparents, your great great grandparents, everyone's a pilgrim in your family. Just remember, people in the past in your family are pilgrims. They all came from a different country, and they all had one reason to move to America: for freedom, for belief in God, believe whatever they want, and to let their children grow and thrive through America so that they can be real, true American people in their own way, like the American way. I hope you guys have a nice day. Believe me, I really wanted to read this today. After all, it is Raven's birthday. So, have a good day, everyone. And don't forget, always love your family. Be thankful to everyone. See ya.